just about as we were going to ride Seven Dwarfs. I think I survived, first of all. I'm alive. It's jerky, but it's not horrible. I hate spinning rides. Hey everyone, welcome to another day in our Disney adventure. And today is really a unique adventure for us because, as you can tell, she's pushing me. I'm in a chair after a little slight injury I've had, which is totally unexpected to be at Disney and then all of a sudden have an injury. You gotta do what you gotta do. This is what we have to do now. It's either this or just stay in the resort all day. So we had to get a chair. And now my poor thing is pushing me. So here we are dining or having our lunch at Flame Tree Barbecue. We had the pulled pork, macaroni and cheese, comes with coleslaw and onion rings. And there's my current automobile. We traded up. We went from the regular wheelchair to we've upgraded our 2019 model. It's so weird. By the way, look at the swelling. There's my big old ankle, as you can see. I don't know what's going on, but yeah, and both of them are the same, except for the right one right there is the one that's much worse. But anyways, I'm gonna start enjoying our food right about now. You like it? What do you give it? A 1 to 5. Oh, 5. You do? So pretty. Coming into Pandora. Is this a hidden Mickey right there? Oh my gosh. I think it might be. It's so beautiful here in Pandora. The sounds, the water. I can't wait to see it at night. Hey friends, so super disappointing. Oops, I think the camera's dirty. Super disappointing day today at Disney. It is Saturday, I believe, and we were supposed to do Animal Kingdom, and we did. We went last night after we came home or to the hotel from the parks. I noticed a little pain in my legs and my feet. And it wasn't just from walking. I felt, I'm gonna sit you guys here, somewhere here, so I can talk. I don't know. Hopefully you guys can see me here. So I noticed some pain, my feet, my toes, my ankles, and I was in the bathroom and I sat down when I was sitting down, and I looked down and I noticed my feet, my ankles were looking quite large and swollen, and I looked more carefully and I'm like, wait, this isn't normal. My ankles don't look like this. So, and that sound you hear, I'm making coffee right now. As you can see, I'm in the room. And I'm like, okay, there's something wrong. And then I looked to the other ankle and it's the same, a little bit less, but it's also swollen. And I'm like, wait a minute, what's going on? It just looks like one big calf. It doesn't even look like I have an ankle, just one big swollen calf. And I'm like, then once I start putting more attention, I'm like, no wonder my whole heel felt kind of swollen and stretched and everything. It was bothering me a lot, and I just thought it was that I was tired from all the walking. But it was more than that. And so let me show you guys. So basically what I'm getting at is, then today, that was last night when we got home from the parks. Then today, we went to Animal Kingdom. But yesterday, sorry, let me go back a little bit. Yesterday, as we were getting ready for the day, I was talking to my daughter and showing her, and then she's like, well, let's ice it and elevate it, and hopefully it gets better in the morning. And we were so excited because today she was very excited as well, because we really wanted to do Flight of Passage. So let's try to do everything we can so that we can get to our Flight of Passage fast pass and, you know, be there. So I did. I put ice and I elevated my legs for as much as I could throughout the night. I'm looking down because I'm preparing my coffee, sorry. And so, yeah. So that in the morning I woke up. They were a little bit better, but swollen still. And I noticed that the more time I spend standing and the more time I am doing something that requires me bearing weight on it, it swells up even more. If I'm standing, etc. So my daughter's like, well, maybe you can just use a wheelchair. She's like, I see a lot of people in wheelchairs and scooters. Can't you get one? And I'm like, I don't know. I feel very embarrassed. I don't want to. I was very self-conscious. I'm like, I don't want to be offensive or anything. I don't want to offend anybody, but I'm like, I'm not old. I just feel weird. And then my daughter, her wise little self as she can be, she said, Mom, haven't you noticed, like, there's a lot of people that are not old. You don't have to be old to use a scooter or a wheelchair. Like, you have a condition right now that requires you to be on one. So why not? And, well, basically, she just gave me her pep talk. Bless her heart. Like, I don't know what I would do without her. She made me realize, you know, it's true. You know, if I need one, I need one. And I definitely needed one. So we went to Animal Kingdom in the morning, as planned. Did our first 3 fast passes. First, I rented a wheelchair. Which, if you guys want me to talk a little bit more about renting wheelchairs, etc., or being in the parks with things like this nature, I will be more than glad to. And I'm going to take you guys to the bed now because my coffee is done and I'm already feeling the swelling coming up again. So I need to set myself. See, I have my little get up right here. She made these ice packs right there. That bundle that you see right there is an ice pack. And I'm laying here. My feet are being elevated there. And yeah. So let me get situated. And I'm watching Disney. The Mickey Mouse Disney shorts. Or the Disney cartoons. Anyways, let me just... Takes a little. Okay. So, I forgot where I left off. Anyways, if you guys want me to do a video, I think that's the last thing that I was saying. Let me know. I'll definitely make a video talking about going to the parks. First, going to the parks when needing a wheelchair, etc. So I went, we got a wheelchair, like the regular wheelchairs, and bless her heart, my daughter was first pushing me, and like, let's be honest, like I'm you know, I'm way the poo size, and You know, Animal Kingdom has ups and downs and hills, and it's hot. And granted, today it was like going between sunny, like these last couple days, it's been, yesterday was basically raining the whole day. Today it was a little bit of cloudy and intermittent clouds and a little bit of rain and drizzling, and so it was, you know, that kind of weather. But it was still hot in sometimes. So she was getting tired of pushing me, and she wasn't doing it for a very long time. We went, I think, on Dinosaur, and then, yeah, I think it was just Dinosaur, and then, yeah, it was just one ride. And then I told her, you know what, honey, I know you're getting tired. It's not fair. You know, I'm going to have to, let's just go get an ECV. And I felt so self-conscious as it was being on a wheelchair. And, you know, you get the stares, you get, like, people get bothered by you being on a wheelchair. And it's like they look at you like you're in the way. Especially when you seem okay, because people don't know what's wrong with you. And that's when there's like a stigma, or like, I don't know, but I felt the stares. I saw it. The dirty looks, like, why are you sitting down? When somebody is visually hurt, you know, if they have their legs in a cast, or they're already in an advanced age in life, you know, okay, that's comprehensible, whatever. But when you're seemingly okay, people seem to, like, I don't know. It's not until you experience it or go through it is when you understand. Anyways, I digress. So I told my daughter, let's just go get an ECV. She's like, no, Mom, it's okay. It's too expensive. Because there's a big price difference. So she was like, it's too expensive. Just, I can do it. I know, like, it's hot, but I can do it. And I love her so much. Like, I'm so grateful for this girl. She's seriously, I mean, at her young age, and this is how she's been always with me. Like, she's always been there for me. She's young, she's my daughter, and I know I say that, you know, it might be because she's my daughter, but no, like, she's very mature. She's always been, like, one of the people that I can count on, and I am so grateful for her. So she didn't want me, because she didn't want me to get an ECV, because she didn't want me to spend more money. She was saying that she could do it, that she could push me around, and I'm like, no. I didn't want to be a burden on her. I wanted her to enjoy her time as well. So I got the ECV, but it's just like, I just felt so down. I didn't feel myself. Like, I can't do what I want to do. I can't move where I want to go. So anyways, super long story short, which is impossible. It's not short at all. Wow, that's hot. We came back to the resort like around 3. We got here around 3, almost 4. It was like 3:30, almost 4. To rest, to elevate. I told my daughter, you know what, let's just go. There wasn't much to do anyways, and I just felt very uncomfortable on the chair. And not just because of the looks and their stares, and like, people don't ever like move over for you, whether it be because they don't want to and they feel like the person in the chair needs to wait and let them go first, or people are just simply so distracted. I've seen so many people, and that's when I notice it, like, they're on their phones, or they're just so busy in their conversation, and it's like, it's understandable sometimes, and it's like, it's just so oblivious to the surroundings and to everyone else, and it's kind of like frustrating, and I don't know, I just felt very down, and I felt I was bringing her down, and hoping that if I elevate my leg, because it just kept getting bigger and bigger. Here, let me show you guys. Right now that I've been elevating it, it's not that bad. It's gotten down. It's better. But earlier, wow, it's really cold right now. Earlier in the day, it was really, really bad. It was really swollen. But right now, it's not as bad. But see, this is not normally how my leg looks, or my ankle. It's quite swollen. You can see there, this right here. But yesterday you couldn't even see this curve right here. It was all like out to here maybe, and you could feel it, the swollenness. Like you could literally touch it, and it just felt extremely hard. Like right now I can feel my bone and feel the little indents and stuff. This one is not too bad. It's still swollen, but once again I can feel my bone now, my actual bone. So it's not too bad, and I can see the shape of it. See, yesterday it was just like so swollen. It was like up to here. It was really bad. Anyways, I'm just gonna continue elevating them, and just sitting here and just hoping for the best. Alright, I have talked a lot. I guess I'll see you guys later. So, like I mentioned earlier, since we came back to the room because of my dumb leg. It's not dumb, it's just a little bit swollen. Yeah, it's unfortunate. And my little poor unfortunate soul's leg. Swollen leg. Ha! Anyways, my darling daughter was nice enough to go to the food court here at Pop Century, and she got us some dinner. So I'm going to show you what it is that we're going to dine on. So give me just a sec. So this is my delicious dinner. Look at this: half chicken, mashed potatoes, and green beans. And mine's in progress. What are you going to have over there? Chicken parmesan with breadstick and macaroni and cheese with some green beans. Let it focus. Ooh, that does look yummy. All right, well, we're going to start munching.